53-year-old Robert lost his left leg during a rescue mission. Now every time he heads out, he has to go through a tedious routine: slip on a rubber cushion, strap on his prosthetic leg, pull down his pant leg, and pop some painkillers just to get through the day. Despite his injury, he landed a high-paying job as a safety assessor for a billionaire, pulling in a $3 million annual salary. Along with the job came a tablet loaded with top-level clearance for access to the building. Just as he and his partner were getting ready to leave, a man suddenly burst out from the crowd. He stabbed Robert in the arm and snatched the backpack containing the tablet. Robert's teammate immediately gave chase, but the attacker was quick and agile. He slipped away effortlessly. Left with no other option, the two returned to their hotel to treat Robert's wound. Calm and collected, Robert pulled the tablet from his pocket. Turns out he'd been smart enough not to store it in the backpack in the first place. But before he could even relax, his teammate's expression changed drastically. Without warning, the man drew a gun and pointed it at Robert, demanding he hand over the tablet. Feigning compliance, Robert waited for the right moment. As soon as his teammate lowered his guard, Robert slapped the gun out of his hand and followed up with a powerful kick, sending the man flying. When the teammate scrambled for the gun, Robert rushed forward and the two began grappling, trading blows back and forth. Seizing an opportunity, the teammate grabbed Robert's prosthetic leg and delivered a series of brutal kicks, eventually ripping it clean off. Robert grabbed a nearby grill rack, while his former ally lunged at him with a knife. Fortunately, Robert was stronger. He managed to twist the blade away, but he couldn't bring himself to kill the man. Instead, he aimed to knock him out and throw him aside, but in doing so, he accidentally tossed him right next to the handgun. As the teammate reached for it, Robert shouted for him to stop and grabbed his arm. During the scuffle, the gun suddenly went off. Robert rushed to his fallen comrade, lifted him up, and pressed on the wound in an attempt to stop the bleeding, but the teammate knew he wouldn't make it. With his dying breath, he gave Robert one final warning: don't ever go back to that building. Meanwhile, back at the building, the security staff were in the middle of some repairs. Cracks began to form on one of the walls. Then, without warning, the wall exploded, leaving a gaping hole. As one of the guards stepped forward to inspect it, a powerful arm reached through the dust and grabbed him by the throat. Moments later, the guard collapsed to the ground.